We're going to now bring up, keeping this theme going, we have Philadelphia with the team of 3. I don't know how you're coordinating this, but you've got this all under control. Come on up, the stage is yours. Why don't you stay on stage? I'll jump in the middle here. Yeah. Why not?
Good morning, everyone. Philadelphia is delighted to be here. Yes, we are a large delegation. We really value the work that the OWHC is doing, and we're delighted to be here this morning among many old friends and many new also. My name is Zabeth Teelucksingh, and I'm the Executive Director of Global Philadelphia Association, or GPA. As an association with more than 200 members across the Philadelphia region, collaboration has always been a key element of GPA's work to communicate heritage in an inclusive way. Securing Philadelphia's World Heritage City status back in 2015 was a team effort. GPA worked closely with partners across the region in city and federal government, business, the arts, and education to campaign for this prestigious designation for Philadelphia. Today, we continue to run our World Heritage City project on a collaborative basis. A public-private partnership, we bring together private sector sponsors and public bodies like the City of Philadelphia and the National Park Service, both of whom you'll hear from today, to promote and celebrate our city's heritage through preservation efforts and cultural events, education programs, community projects, and initiatives that position Philadelphia on the global stage. Every year, we and our partners hold 2 flagship events to promote Philadelphia as a World Heritage City. World Heritage Day, an official city holiday since 2016, and our World Heritage City Celebration Dinner. This year, we celebrated World Heritage Day together with the City of Philadelphia and the National Park Service at Independence Hall. Independence Hall marks 40 years as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2019, and this was a great opportunity to look back upon that legacy. This coming fall, our World Heritage Celebration Dinner will be a chance to celebrate our city together with our sponsors and raise funds for the World Heritage City project. We hope that representatives from our fellow World Heritage cities across the globe will be able to join us. Other exciting collaborative projects are on the horizon. The City of Philadelphia recently announced its Global Identity Brand Project, a consortium of organizations working together to develop a unified brand identity for the Philadelphia region. This project will ultimately build a strong, cohesive Philadelphia presence at local, national, and global levels, and we're very excited to be a part of it. Another upcoming project is USA 250, an amazing opportunity to celebrate America's 250th birthday in America's birthplace. Among our delegation is Danielle DeLeo Kim, whom I hope you'll get the opportunity to meet and talk about this. As the place where the Declaration of Independence was signed, Philadelphia will host the national celebrations for this landmark anniversary, putting our city on the national and global map like never before. With that in mind, I'd now like to hand over to Cynthia MacLeod, Superintendent of the National Historic Park, which cares for our city's crucial historic district, to speak about her organization's incredible work. Thank you.
Dzień dobry, good morning. Independence Hall is the epicenter of the creation of the 2 founding documents of the United States of America, our Declaration of Independence and our Constitution. These documents are the touchstones for all kinds of stories told throughout Independence National Historical Park, where I work. We are proud that 40 years ago, UNESCO agreed with the National Park Service to designate Independence Hall as a World Heritage Site. The The outstanding universal values embodied in Independence Hall are illustrated by hundreds of stories told throughout the 50 acres of all of Independence Park, shown here on the map in sort of a gray-green. The 30 buildings and sites of the park give diverse opportunities, a few in a dozen different languages, for historical vignettes and tours relevant to the founding principles of the United States of America. The park where I work enjoys a $23 million operating budget from the federal government, as well as millions in project money from various partnerships and federal maintenance programs. Equally important are alliances with other organizations that own historic structures in the park, promote tourism, or have philanthropic missions that are key to our success for many decades. Our park has its own large visitor center that we manage with a private corporation, which is also chartered to promote the whole region's attractions. We're just finishing a $15 million renovation of the visitor center, money that was partially privately raised. Another significant partnership development was the interpretation of the President's House site, only 1 block from Independence Hall and directly adjacent to the entrance to the building that houses the famous Liberty Bell. It's important to point out that this project in the federal park was initiated by private citizens who first secured financial backing from the city of Philadelphia. Then, many of us worked together in fruition with additional state and federal funding. These relationships started out adversarially, but progressed to be productive with a great result. The President's House site today is an open-air interpretive exhibit that fascinates visitors night and day. Here's a summary of the story. Our country's first 2 presidents lived in a rented mansion in Philadelphia, while Philadelphia was the capital of our young nation for 10 years. This residence was also the seat of the executive branch of the federal government, although only archaeological remnants remain for us today. But there was a non-traditional theme here that we needed to uncover for people. The big motivation to interpret this site was to set in physical form an authentic place to share the paradox of freedom and slavery in building our new nation. You see, President and Mrs. George Washington brought 9 enslaved people from their farm in Virginia to this house in Philadelphia, a city that did not favor slavery. The site's story is highlighted by the successful escape of 1 young enslaved woman, Ona Judge, who was aided by sympathetic Philadelphia African Americans in defying the President of the United States. So you can see her symbolic footsteps running away. Confronting the concepts of freedom and slavery and emphasizing the paradox of the examples of our early leaders was something the park did only recently. Showing both the plight and the strength of enslaved individuals includes more visitors in finding deep meaning in this historic place. The story would not have been interpreted this way without the initiative of interested citizens. We try to look through many windows of history and collaborate with anyone interested in a mutually beneficial partnership. I am delighted to be here with representatives of the City of Philadelphia and Global Philadelphia who work with us and many others to welcome visitors, conventions, and city residents on big occasions like the 4th of July, to build our business community, and every day to improve what we offer in Philadelphia. The success of the collaboration is evident, and we are better for it. Thank you, Dziękuję bardzo, and I am turning it over to Sheila Hess, City Representative for the Mayor of Philadelphia. Here you go.
Good morning. As Cynthia mentioned, I am so honored to be here, and thank you to Krakow for hosting. I am Sheila Hess. I am City Representative. Now, the City of Philadelphia, we are a welcoming city with vibrant diversity. Now, our mayor, Jim Kenney, has not only welcomed all those from other countries and heritages, but our mayor has also created programs embracing our international communities to share diverse ideas and experiences. So just last month, Philadelphians voted to permanently make our Office of Immigrant Affairs a vital part of our city government, thereby serving our immigrant population well into the future through the civic, the economic, and the cultural life of Philadelphia. One of the programs created by Mayor Kenney is the Philadelphia International Unity Cup, established in 2016. Now, this is a World Cup Philly-style soccer tournament, which teams represent the countries of immigrants, which are about 52 on this team, living in our community. Another program started by our mayor is called the Philadelphia Honors Diversity. At City Hall, we hold flag-raising ceremonies for different nations of people living in our city. So we raise their country's flag, and it flies proudly at our seat of government at City Hall for several days as a powerful testament of how Philadelphia values its relationships with our international residents and our beautiful celebration of their heritages. Now, flags are a key element of our devotion to our place in the international spectrum. The city installed during the bicentennial in 1976 109 flags of different nations along our iconic Benjamin Franklin Parkway, right in the heart of downtown. These flags are part of our city's fabric, and the parkway attracts millions of residents and tourists each year to experience the vibrant and colorful appeal of these global symbols, showing to the world how we treasure this collective international heritage. And on this parkway, Philly hosts the best 4th of July party with the annual festival, Wow Wow Welcome America celebration that attracts local, regional, national, and international visitors. And there's no better place to celebrate the United States of America's birthday than in the place where our nation was founded, here in Philadelphia. So this year's 6-day festival offers more than 50 family-friendly, multi-generational events with world-class music performances, art, culture, food, entertainment, museum openings, 3 fireworks shows, and the best part of it all, it's all free. Now, the success of the festival is our unique model, rooted in the commitment of a public-private partnership, including government, local businesses, corporations, and our citizens. And everything we do is all about collaboration, which makes it a success. So bringing all these visitors here is our Philadelphia International Airport, and that is owned by the city, has worked diligently and effectively with our Commerce Department to attract new international airline routes. So 4 new direct routes have just been added in 2019 that include some World Heritage cities: Berlin, Germany, Dubrovnik, Croatia, Bologna, Italy, and Edinburgh, Scotland. And there's more to come. Our international visitors coming through the airport have increased every year, with 648,000 passengers just last year. So thank you for this opportunity to share our story with you about Philadelphia. We are so proud to say we are the first World Heritage City in the United States. So now it's your turn to visit the birthplace of America as we prepare, as you heard, the 250th birthday of America in 2026 with USA 250. And you can also follow the conversation and stay connected through our social media and learn more. But you don't have to wait until then to come visit Philadelphia. We want you to join us this year as we celebrate World Heritage on September 5th, and we can welcome you to our city of brotherly and sisterly love. So we will see you soon. We want you to come celebrate with us and visit Philadelphia. Thank you so much.